안녕하십니까.
Hello everyone. I would like to welcome and congratulate all of you who have come to offer Cheonshim Won devotion tonight.
축하를 드립니다. 오늘도
Today, at the training center here at Cheonshim Won Palace, our members have filled this place of a prayer and devotion,
진행되는 것을 감사드리고
and I am grateful for that.
우리 천일국
And our Cheonilgo leaders have come together to offer devotion, and our devotion team is truly piling up the tower of devotion, and thank you very much for that. Today, the former Heavenly Japan President and French leader, Kokono Age, and his wife is here with us today. Let's give them a big round of applause. Today, 18,960 places connected with us. More than 40,000 brothers and sisters have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. At this time, Cheonil Special District, 172 members have come to Training Center. Cheonshim Church, 61 members have gathered to offer prayer. Iksan Church, in this order, Korean members are attending. Through YouTube, more than 3,600 places are connected with us to offer prayer and devotion. Today in Heavenly Japan, Otsu Church is the 600th vigil. They have brought 40 members in one place to commemorate this vigil. Despite churches having a difficult time, they are piling up the tower of devotion. And I don't know where they are meeting, they have gathered, but they have gathered to offer prayer and devotion, and the fact that they're commemorating that it is very important. Nagano Church, 3 places are
오축교회 박수 한번 크게
have
올려드리겠습니다.
come together to offer. Why don't we give a big round of applause to Otsu Church?
이제 할 수 있다면은
Now, if you can,
사람이라도 더 모여서 함께
you must bring more and more people, at least one more person if possible, to offer prayer and devotion together. If you push forward in that way, greater grace will be bestowed upon you and people who are around you.
지하도시를 만들어서
In a time of persecution,
역사가 있습니다.
there's a history where people actually gather in cave, even made their own
정말로 주눅들지 말고
cave to offer prayers and devotion. So please do not be discouraged, do not be
그런 때인 것입니다. 평화 시대보다도 어려운 때
do not
한
think of hardships
관심을 가지고
as something that that put you down from offering prayer and devotion. You must know that when you offer prayer and devotion at the most difficult time, that is the moment when heaven can work through you. I hope that you take this as an opportunity for you to connect to heaven deeper. More than 14,000 places connected with us in Heavenly Japan, and they are gathering their prayer and devotion together with us. Throughout the world, in Heavenly Europe and Middle East, second 40-day Yongsong workshop in Russia, and third Yongsong workshop in Albania, and trainees in both countries are attending together. Heavenly USA Cheonshim Won, Mozambique Yongsong Academy trainees, and Jordan branch. 60 members are here with us. Burkina Faso, San Francisco, and various other places around the world are gathering their prayer and devotion, and thank you for your prayer and devotion. Today, long-term workshop training, we have 639. For the workshop training, Korea 80, Japan 192, international 49, GPP 19, so total 227 long-term workshop trainees are here, and general workshop, Yongsong Academy 63, the overseas volunteer corps, we have 13,
오늘 개회식을 한
And
23차 영성
23rd Youngsung Workshop Training, we have 49.
10차 모심
10th
수련생
Attendance
33명,
Workshop 33.
82명의
In total of 82 Youngsung Attendance
수련생들이
Workshop trainees
또 개회식을
are
하면서
here, and they had the opening ceremony and they were able to set a new
국제
start.
3차
International Third Youngsung Workshop Training, 180 members, so a total of 262 Youngsung members have gathered here to offer prayer and devotion. And Heavenly Taiwan Pure Waters 14-day workshop, 100 of them, in order to offer almost devotion for true parents and Heavenly Parent, they are here to attend the workshop. And I hope that all those brothers and sisters who are attending the workshop, I hope all of you receive abundant grace, and I hope all the churches around the world offer devotion for all the trainees who are attending here. Today we have watched a video of the second Youngsung workshop, which is conducted in Russia. We watched it through video. With your heart, just watching the video, your heart is in Moscow now. Truly, Russia and Ukraine, they're at war, and our members, I believe our members in those two nations are at a most desperate place where they often pray and devotion. I hope peace comes to those nations. So, Youngsung trainees attending the workshop, and there were trainees in Albania who are attending Youngsung workshop. And from July 21st, they will be offering 24-hour devotion. That's the report that I received. And inheriting the devotion that our Youngsung trainees offer here in Korea, Russia and Albania, our members, will be offering 24-hour devotion. And they'll be setting that devotion as a start. And I'm certain amazing grace and blessing will be bestowed upon Europe and Middle East. At a difficult place, Heavenly Parent will be with you. At a place of tears, Heavenly Parent's tear will fall down with you. You'll be able to experience such a moment. When that time comes, that moment comes, truly heaven will be able to make a true relationship with you, allowing you to become true children. Our Japanese members have sang the praise, Heaven's only begotten daughter. Our sister Kang Ji-eun shared her testimony. She gave testimony as a attendance workshop training. Recently, her sister attended Youngsung workshop and shared the testimony. Eunji was actually wandering around, not being able to settle down. As soon as I guess it was her sister. So her sister, after giving the testimony, she was able to meet a person as a match. So anyways, going back to our sister. Our sister was able to be guided very well. The third daughter in Jeju Island, a blessed family in Jeju Island, and I believe this family had a lot of tears throughout their course. Although during the time of UPA, our sister had difficult time, but the public officials at the UPA were able to hold on to her, and her parents were able to hold on to her to complete it. And she wondered about what is this Youngsung workshop? Why was her mother able to receive comfort from the Youngsung workshop? With that curiosity, she joined 18th Youngsung workshop, and she received a great realization. She realized that true parents raised me. She raised me in the past. They raised me in the past. They're raising me even now. They will be raising me in the future. So they are truly my mom and dad. So our sister was able to experience such a moment where she can get closer to true parents, and she said that she was able to send the next semester after the workshop in such a happy state, resonated with Heavenly Parent, true parents. And she didn't come attend the workshop forcefully. She came
창조주 하늘
on her
부모님이
own accord.
실체로 모시고 사는 삶을
And
살
she
것인가?
had a question where, how can I live a life attending Heavenly Parents substantially?
화두를 가지고
With that question,
이번 수련회
she
참여하게
attended this
되면서
workshop.
모심 수련은
And this
아버님께서
attendance
직접
workshop
교육하는 것을
is a
실감하는
place where your
수련이었다고
father can
그걸
directly educate, and our sister
발표하게
was able to experience that
되었습니다.
vividly. And that's what she shared.
24시간 정성에
Through 24-hour
깨달음도
devotion,
이야기를 하면서
our sister received realization through that
진정한
time.
모심은
And she said that true attendance
내 안에 모시고
means that
사는 것이다.
you have Heavenly Parent inside you to live throughout your life.
그런 깨달음을 이야기했는데
That was the realization our sister received. As you, my brothers and sisters, as you receive lecture on principle of creation, I'm certain you heard
그 날에는
the Gospel of John chapter 14, I think he said.
아버지가 내 안에, 내가
On that
너희
day,
안에
Father will be in me, and I'll be in Father,
있으리라.
and I'll be in you, and you'll be in me. Those are the words of Jesus. I don't think this is a right, perfect phrase from Bible, but I hope that you get the meaning. So the time has come. Heavenly Parent is within us, and I am within Heavenly Parent. We can be, true parents can be within us, and we can be within true parents. Such the time has come, and that was possible on the 13th year of Cheonriguk, where True Mother gave the motto, yearly motto, and that will pass down generation after generation. As we attend Heavenly Parents substantially, as your mind and body take, give, and receive action well, and bring you joy back to Heavenly Parent, you must fulfill and accomplish 4 points of foundation that to receive abundance love from heaven. So, Heavenly Parent came down through true parents, wearing the body of true parents, and completed heaven himself. And that's why we have true parents heaven earth humankind as God of day. So we are always attending true parents of heaven earth humankind. At Cheonshim Won, here at the main hall, in your family, in your family's room, in your wallets, you are attending true parents. So, as we live in this era, what we feel is that center of 4 position foundation is not just God, who does not have 4, but center of the 4 position foundation is true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. You must realize this fact, and so that you can let Heavenly Parent, true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind reside within you, and let yourself reside within true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. So, striving to achieve that is the life that you'll be living in this era where we attend Heavenly Parent substantially. So, our God, our Heavenly Parent, the Creator, in order to wear the body, Heavenly Parent gave birth to Adam and Eve, but because Adam and Eve fell, Heavenly Parent lost that body. Satan took away that body, and Satan passed down false love, false lineage, false children, centering on him, Satan. In that family, in that lineage, the false lineage, from family all the way up to cosmos has been formed. But finally, the restored Adam and Eve, as completed Adam and Eve, the true parents were able to manifest, and God was able to find His body. And when you ascend to spirit world and they ask, please show me God, before true parents, God appeared as light. But after true parents, who has become God of day, when you ask for God in the spirit world, you'll be able to meet true parents in the spirit world. So throughout your lives, in the center of 4 position foundation, we must attend true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, and we must live a life where our mind and body are unified. At the center of your family, You must attend true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, and husband and wife must become one in that way, and must ascend to the position where they can love their sons and daughters, and only then they'll be able to accomplish 4 points of foundation within their family. Even at your work, even when you're trying to fulfill 4 points foundation within your work, you must have true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind as center, engaging with all things, engaging with other brothers and sisters, and work in that way. And such era has opened, where we have come to this era where we ought to have the parents substantially. In front of you, there's true father. Behind you is true mother. On your left and right, and above you and below you, heavenly parent is with you. That's what life, experiencing that is what life of attendance is. During this era where we attend heavenly parents substantially, as long as you set the right standard, heaven will give you your guidance, give you the education, and heaven will work through you. We must have faith in this and move forward. So as you receive grace, through all the work you're doing, by experiencing miracle, and through that miracle, I hope you can give testimony. We have entered such an era. The era after Cheonhong entrance ceremony is truly an amazing era, and I hope you experience this vividly and realize this truth as a fact. And I hope you realize this and feel this, experience this today. Today, Director Kim Jo-won shared Hyojong report. He gave report about attendance workshop. As True Mother established Cheonshim Won, a place where we educate talented young people to become pure water, who understand True Mother's heart, just like pure gold, who does not have resistance, who is very pure and clean, so that they can understand God's heart and True Mother's heart, who can read True Mother's heart. Those who can listen to heaven's voice and read heaven's intention, heaven's will, heaven's heart, and centering on those words of True Mother. The Cheonshim of Providence has progressed, and we have come to 23rd Youngsong Workshop and 10th Attendance Workshop. Attendance workshop is a one level higher workshop than Youngsong workshop. This attendance workshop should become a workshop of completion. Our completion of our spiritual world must be done through life of practice. Person who can attend heavenly parent well. In that position, when you become one with heavenly parent, with heart of parent, and wearing the body of servant, and offering your tears for the ground, offering blood for heaven, and sweat for the people, you'll be able to complete yourself in that way. And that is why attendance workshop must be the workshop of completion. I hope you think of this workshop as that way. It allows our spiritual body to complete have the form of completion state, which is divine spirit. Now it's time for us to truly look into ourselves and study what it means to have divine spirit. So as throughout this attendance workshop, 9th attendance workshop, a lot of people shared their report, and a lot of trainees have sacrificed themselves, and the mothers and parents felt, they might have felt bad looking at their children sacrificing and doing volunteer service. But parents did not say, please take easy on that. But instead, they wanted to push their children more. When I joined the church, I had 3 years of witnessing. The parents even testified that if I didn't come here into Korea as a missionary from Japan, if I didn't work for 3 years, I would not have this faith. I would have left. And looking at their children serving and sacrificing throughout attendance workshop, parents feel that their children are inheriting heavenly parents' heart. If you can give the greatest gift, if you think of what is greatest gift for parents to bestow to their children, it is to bestow their life of faith. I hope first generation remember this. So the time when you are about to ascend to spirit world, instead of thinking to pass down the money and wealth that you have, what's more precious and greater blessing is to bestow and inherit the life of faith you have lived. Even one does not receive any inheritance from their parents in wealth. If they inherit true parents' words from their parents, inherit the life of faith, one will be prosperous throughout their life. And true parents' words clearly define it. In 1957, on that historical day, the July 20th of 1957, all members offer 1 week of fasting devotion. After 1 week of fasting devotion on July 20th, on the historical day, the 40-day summer witness activity has begun. In the hot days, even the workers won't be able to work. So workers will be resting during the day, and students, it's their summer vacation. Those who are working would take a leave of their company for vacation. Even the president take holidays during this season. During this difficult time, difficult season, should parents push forward and push members forward? Why? At the most difficult place, you must offer devotion. Only that you'll be able to set the highest indemnity you can pay. So 40 days in summer, 40 days in winter. And during summer it's hot, during winter it's cold. But true parents said only you take the travel fare. So take only the travel fare. That's what true parents said. And do not you get more than two sets of clothing. Take take 2 sets of clothing and just wash every day. And as long as you have the 1 set of clothing to change, that's good enough. I went to Gyeongbok, and Pastor Amir Sub, who was from Pohang, actually shared testimony. He went out for the witnessing, and he only had 1 set of clothing. He had to wash his underwear, but he couldn't. So he just dive into the river and washed like that, and hung at the rock, hoping that it'll dry, and once it is dry, then he moved again. I heard the testimony. And such elder members walk such course of difficulties. Your father's direction is that you must set 40 days of fasting, and you only drink roasted grain powder. Because instead of fasting, as long as you can eat something, that's better. In the past, every church has this kind of grain powder, but it disappeared. Nowadays, I hope that you try the roasted grain powder, where you can drink and after the church and experience. Oh, this is what our elder members have experienced. Imagine you're in the 40-day workshop, you're given only the grain powder to eat and drink. Wouldn't you be complaining? Nowadays, a lot of people complain about I like this bread or that bread. But in the past, in the 40-day of workshop, Shufat directed to only take the roasted grain powder 40 days only, and that's the only thing you can eat. And only at the most difficult place you'll be able to pay the greatest indemnity. And during this birthday, you must do fasting. Our true parents set the motto. True parents fasted on their birthdays. Even when true father ate, he didn't eat on the dining table. He said he placed all the food on the floor, and he only had three types of food, including kimchi and soy sauce. And all the members participated in that course of difficulty. And those who didn't attend this witness activity, they feel embarrassed that they couldn't come out to the church. And one of the elder member, he closed his company. He put his children to cousins, and he went out for witnessing.
그런 시대를 살아왔던
So our members, elder members, have lived in such a way.
그런 정신이
That
한국의
spirit
선역에 골짜골짜기 교회를 세우고
allowed
찬송을
churches to be established throughout the nation,
것입니다.
allowing our members to
그
push
정신을
forward as
가지신
they
분들이
praise. Those who had this
전
spirit
세계 국가 메시아로 파송해
went out throughout the nation as
내리고
a national Messiah
달고
who established the churches, put
천심을
our family federation name up,
정성을 함께 드릴
and
수
even
있는
now
기반을
they are setting the foundation to offer prayer and devotion. Because of them, we have this foundation. When pioneers went to their respective places, they were persecuted. They were mocked. They were the one who were finger pointed at. Even the dogs would bark at them. They were at such a position.
노동으로 돈을 벌어서
They had to put themselves in labor, to earn money,
그걸
and
한 가마니 사다
they would
놓고
buy
그거
a
먹으러
puffed
가면
rice,
사람들이 몰려오고
and they would ask people to come and hold
그러면
a session.
원리강연을 하고
And when people gathered, they would give divine principle lecture, and that's how they witnessed to
그러던
people.
시절이 있었는데
Such a time existed in the past.
그런데다 보니까 심정의 인연이
So,
깊어가지고
because of this kind of experiences,
오랜만에
the
만나면
members
빠질 수 없고
are deeply bonded. So when they meet each other,
그
they
심정의
could not help but feel truly joy. And when they separate, they had to shed tears. In the past, when we praise, there's a praise where, with the artistic bonding, the world will arrive. And our members were able to experience that. You must realize how deep our bond could be. And this is truly a greatest,
천만금을 주고도
uh,
살 수 없는 시간들이다.
great materials that we can leave behind. Even you pay billions and trillions of gold, no one can buy this. And our elder members who walk such a path, just how they were, they went to those who ascend to the spirit world, those who are about to go. If they ascend as who they were, I'm certain that they will be remembered as one of the greatest historical figure. Our true parents, who is the King of Kings of Cheonilguk, those who are attending our true parents, they will be the king of their own tribe, their own nation. They'll be given such a position in the spirit world to mobilize and call out all the spirits to follow you to move forward. The title true parents give you is truly the greatest title one can receive. The National Messiah. How big and grandiose that name is. I received this mission as a National Messiah and I did this work. If you can say this kind of thing, then you are given the opportunity to ascend to the highest place. So please do not regret all the courses, difficulties you faced in the past. Our second and third generations do not devalue the elder members and your parents has walked. You must realize that your parents has walked, your ancestors have walked such a sacred and noble path. You must be able to stand and ascend to such a position. To Youngsung trainees in the spirit world, heaven sent a message, and this is a message I received. For the people of the world, our true mother is the one who shed a lot of tears. Every day, our true mother shed tears for her children. That's who she is. Such true mother went into detention center for the humanity in this world. She took all the responsibility herself and pushing forward the providence. For the people of the world, our true mother is the one who is shedding the tears. As she thinks about Heavenly Parent's heart, she shed tears for the people, for Heavenly Parent. That's who our true mother is. In the past, our true mother, whenever she say Heavenly Parent, whenever she say God, she would well up in tears. That's how how valuable our true mother's tear is. As we are born and as we were raised,
흘린 눈물이 90%도 넘을 겁니다.
I'm certain that more than 90% of the time we would have shed tears for ourselves when we're sick, when we're sad, when we're sorrowful. Oh, what should I do? At young age, you would have shouted out in your prayers for your own sake.
울었는데 원리 말씀을 듣고
But as we listen to the words of principle,
양육하셔서
as our true parents raised and nurtured us,
울라는 말씀을 가르쳐 줬는데
and even they taught us to cry for the cause of cry for the world, but there are many people still shedding tears for themselves. You must realize that the tears you shed for yourself is the lowest level tears that you can shed. Our true father, when he went to Japan to study, he shed tears from Seoul to Busan.
내가 여기를 떠나면
If I leave this nation,
불쌍한 나라는 어떡하나?
what would happen to this nation?
눈물을 흘리니까
He shed tears
어떤 아주머니가
so much that
위로한답시고
a person, a lady in front of him asked him, "Did you lose your family?" Our true father who shed tears for the nation. Our true father who shed a lot of tears for the world, clinging on to the sorrowful and pitiful spirits. Our true father shouted, "My goal is liberate Heavenly Parent. Heavenly Parent is the most pitiful person who has all the pain within himself. So my goal, my dream is to liberate Heavenly Parent, liberate spirit world from hell." That was tears. That is why true father shed tears, and that's why true mother shed tears. Compared to their tears, what is our tear as direct children? I hope you think about your tears, whether your tears have the same value as the tears of true parents. Once you offer prayer and shed tears in same value as true parents, that is what residence prayer is. And those who reach that position, reach that heart, then you cannot help but to shed tears endlessly. And once you enter that moment, ascend to that position, you wouldn't feel bad. Instead, you will feel joy. You will feel peace. You will feel happiness. You will feel love of Heavenly Parent, true parents. You'll be ascending to that position. So, through today's prayer on July 20th, for the next 40 days, just like the heart of our elder members who went out for the witnessing activity, let us make difficult things for ourselves. All the churches must set this period as the witnessing period. And through these 40 days, you must think about what you should do. For the victory of Cheonshim Won Visual Devotion, let me offer devotion. You can have your own goals, own plans to offer prayer and devotion. And I hope that you set 40 days and plus 3 more days until the day when True Mother's final court decision is made. I hope all of us offer utmost devotion that moves heaven, so that no matter what kind of sentence True Mother receives, let us all absolutely become one with Holy Mother Han. And if we do become one with Holy Mother Han, we'll be able to experience amazing work of heaven. We will see heaven's blessing realized on this earth. We will be able to experience that. So our Youngsong workshop trainees must offer devotion, experience a moment where you overcome your limitation through your devotion. With that heart, on this 1611th Cheonshim Won special vigil devotion, I hope that as you pile up another set to pile up the tower of devotion, I hope you receive wonder, grace, and realize it throughout tonight. Thank you. Let us offer another big round of applause to President Gi-sung for giving us grace-filled message that awaken our hearts.
이 시간